There we are. Greetings once again, everyone. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. I'm in a slightly melancholy mood, I must say, today. The holidays are over. This is my last day off before work resumes. Guess I'm just feeling slightly not enthusiastic about this prospect. But hey, it happens. That is life. That is life. That is the way the cookie crumbles and all that good stuff. So, despite the fact that I am having to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning tomorrow to go to work, because as always, I've pulled the short straw. I'm on the 6:30 start tomorrow, which is just what you want. First day back after a week off. 6:30 start. There you go. Boom. Have fun. But never mind. It happens. It happens. And that's tomorrow, not right now. Because right now, we're playing some farming sim. Now, anyone who was around on Thursday, we did a lot of forage harvesting. We did all three of these fields, 32, 35, and 43. They were all foraged. They were all put into the silo. And we now have a rather impressive 544,770 litres of silage, which is actually going to bring in quite a bit of money, despite the fact that we're on hard economy. I'm estimating probably about 125,000-ish, 130,000, something in that kind of range, which is actually not bad at all. Not bad at all. So we also, as well as selling that, whether we sell that today or not is the question though, because 251 can get up a little bit more. We might wait until the next month to sell it, because it is kind of down at its lowest, but it's not, which is a bit odd. Yeah. So yeah, we'll probably wait and just see if that goes up any. But the first thing we do need to do today is actually get this field planted with wheat. Because if we have a look at our planting calendar, this is when the wheat starts. So if we get it planted here, that means we can get it in July, which is good. Yeah, I'm also thinking of replacing both of these fields with a different crop when the time comes. Probably corn. Maybe corn. Yeah. Because then not only can we utilize our good old silage here to make some more silage, but we can also put it through the corn dryer. And I do believe that corn versus dry corn is really good. So where is corn? Corn. There we go. So upper price of 505. If we use the dry corn, we can get 1,055, which is twice, basically, which is pretty good. So we're going to try that out. We do need to put in some propane. Absolutely no idea where I get propane on this map, but again, we'll have to have a look. Maybe right here. I don't know if that's something we can use to get some propane for our silo. I don't know. I really don't know. But we shall get to the planting first and foremost. That's it. But this is quite a sizable field. Come on now. That's it. That's better. Struggling a little bit there. Using the right tractor. Maybe I should use the other one. I don't know. Oh, it seems to be doing okay now. we'll go around the headland a couple of times, then we'll pop this in a worker, and we'll have a look at what else we need to be doing. I'm still debating what to do with that field over there behind the church. I don't know whether I should keep the canola crop in it, and use that for forage later on, or whether I should replace it with something like wheat, so that we've got twice as much when we come to buy the brewery. I am very tempted to replace it, I will say. Wheat. Especially if I'm going to be replanting the alfalfa and clover. Alfalfa and clover fields with corn or something like that. Still have plenty of opportunity to get silage, if that's going to be the case. But we'll see. Goes. For now, we need to get this planted up post haste. Clock back to a more reasonable time, times 3. That should be okay. Yeah, fine there. But yeah, I'm going to allow a worker to do this, I think, because I've been going around this field so many times recently. It's ridiculous. I mean, at least we don't have to lime this field again. That was done before we harvested the sunflowers, so we shouldn't need to lime it, at least for a couple of years, a couple of plants yet. But we will need fertilizer. Sadly, this drill does not do both. Just kind of getting it there. Ooh. There we go. Now I'm creating wavy, wonky lines. Right. The edge of this field is not good. See, I could really do with going just straight across there. This bit of verge is kind of counterproductive to go round it like that, but hey-ho. So yeah, the plan today, guys, is to sell the silage and hopefully buy a production. That's what I would really like to do. I mean, I know there's probably a little bit of equipment that we could buy here and there that we kind of need. This tractor is really not liking this. I think I'm going to switch it for that other tractor over there that has the fertilizer box, because sure, if this, I can't remember if this is the one with the lower horsepower or not, but it feels like it is. Because the one I used previously to plant the clover and alfalfa fields, did it fine, you know? This one seems to be really struggling. I don't want to put a worker on it either if it is struggling, because that would just, you know, make things twice as hard for it. Right, so let's finish this. Just have a little look. This one is the 7810. So we have a look at our tractors. Oh yeah, okay, so it is the slightly lower horsepower one, so we'll swap these over. Just to make it a wee bit easier. Put this on the drill. Hopefully then we won't have too much problem. Right, another round of the headland, just to kind of give us a bit more gap and a bit more space for the worker to turn, and then we will turn it over to a worker and move on to something else ourselves. Hmm. Ah, go. Fantastic. Da 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 da. So, what is next? What's next actually for the farm? I'm not sure. Like I said, I do need to get a production. I do need to sell that silage. Quite sure what the next piece of equipment is going to be. I do want to replace the header on the forage harvester. It was entertaining, well, interesting to use it, shall we say. Never used that particular header for a forage harvester before, but I can also see why I never used that particular header for a forage harvester before. Because it was tiny, and if that's the only way to harvest alfalfa and clover, I think I'll pass. It's, yeah, that took way too long. On Thursday, it was just a stream of forage harvesting. Which is fine in its own right, but I don't want to be doing that on a regular, you know? If I'm going to do forage harvesting in the future, I want it to be over and done with as quick as possible. So I think we'll probably try and buy a bigger header for the forage harvester and then stick to corn and sunflowers for our chaff silage. Oh yes, I was going to buy that baler as well, actually. That would be a very good plan. Because then we could just forage it straight into that baler. And let that do its work. But yeah, all plans for the future, you know. Just got to get some money behind us first, and then we'll be up and running. So yeah, these fields are not the small size that you think they are. They're huge. Absolutely huge. Right. There's 2 passes of the headland. Let's get this lined up. Set off on a worker. That should be sufficient now for it to do its business. Set it off there. It's going to go straight down the field. Higher? Oh yes, perfect. Off you go. Away. Perfect. Right. So we can now get this guy on here. Fertilizer in here. Hopefully it won't take too much. Just got to wait for him to finish. Okay. That's going to go nicely. But yeah, once we've got that done, what we really need to do is just kind of crack on with things, don't we? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna... I've really got to take this guy back to the shop. It's not actually our tractor. So, I'm going to drop that there. Take this guy over this way. Oh, actually, that is something that I meant to do. We need a bridge. Let's see here. Buildings. No, it was under decorations and other. There we are. So, little bridge. Just here to kind of get us across from one bank to the other without going crazy. Make sure we get it in the right place where it's not going to kind of be floating. There would be best, but it looks like it's kind of... something like that. That looks okay. Let's try it out. Oh, perfect. Look at that. That's all we needed there. £5 for a bridge. Bit of an expense, but a necessary one. Right, what we're going to do with this guy is we're going to get him hooked up to the trailer. We're going to pick up that silage and we're going to set him off down to the sell points. Hopefully, once we've planted the wheat field, we will be able to rest and then get everything going. Probably be doing a few rests in a row. Wow, clover hay? Corn stalks? Alfalfa hay? Wonder how we get those. Would that be alfalfa hay? Clover hay? Soybean straw and corn stalks. Now that has suddenly rekindled my interest in alfalfa and clover. Can those be used in, say, total mixed ration, perhaps? Where is the animals? There we go. Oh yeah, okay. So corn stalks, soybean hay, alfalfa hay, and clover hay. How do we get that? Do we cut it? Doesn't tell us, does it? On any of these pieces of machinery, what it actually cuts. Those cut grass, but I don't know how that actually works. Interesting. Come on now. Go. Through here, and then set you off down to sell point. Probably the closest one, just so that... Okay, where is best for the silage? Silage. Where is it? I'm probably going right past it multiple times here. Nope. Ah, there it is. There it is. Right. So, Patson's grain and exports. Was that the one? Yeah, that was the one right next to us. Okay, cool. Set destination. Right there. Gonna go. Cool. Right. Let's go and have a look at this. Guessing. Oh, hang on a second. Is this? Oh. Wait a minute. So could I? Does it? There's an unload there as well. So does this store it? Wait, do I sell it on the boat? I am curious now. I do not know what happens here. Hmm. Hmm. Intriguing. How do I even get into this place anyway? Just straight off the road? Straight off the road. Okay, cool. What's this guy doing? He's doing okay. Plodding along. I think once he's done the bulk of it, we'll take over for that far section there. Let's go and have a look at this alfalfa again. Is this growing already? No, it's not. It's just been harvested, of course. We'll have to see what that does in the next month and go from there. I might leave it in. I might replace it. Not sure. That being said, I wonder if... Now, that's curious. Just had a thought. Is it only used in total mixed ration? Or could it be used to be fed to animals? Because you can feed hay to cows, but could you feed alfalfa hay? Because you can put hay into these, like regular hay, as well as silage and straw. And these are marked as hay, so I wonder if you could feed these to your animals. You have to get some animals first. Oh, hey, nice slurry tank there. But yeah, we'd have to actually get some animals first to find out. Is that the cows? That's the cows here. So, we have a mixer and a tanker. So where's the buy marker? I'm tempted to just buy one cow, you know, just to see. Oh, that's the mixer parked directly above us. That's why I'm getting that coming up here. Yeah, that's where we drop off. Is this the sail trigger here? Ah, yes. Okay. I'm tempted to buy just one cow, just to put a cow in, just to see. Yeah, let's just buy one baby cow. Right, now we can have a look at this. Silage, hay, grass. Oh, interesting. So we can actually just feed it pure silage. Okay, and get 80% out of it instead of hay, which is 70%. Question is, can I do alfalfa hay? And if I can do alfalfa hay, how do I do alfalfa hay? Is that a mower thing? Like it would be for grass? Hang on, where did my guy go? Why did my guy turn around and go all the way around when he was You, my friend, this guy's just trying to get extra pay. That's what's happening here. Disgraceful, I say. Absolutely disgraceful. go and take over for the now. And we'll go and have a look at this drop-off point, because it almost looks like it's a way. Yes, I am. It's just above the bridge because this guy's gone the long way around. It almost looks like it's a train silo, you know, where you drop off the stuff and then it can be sold all together later on, maybe on the boat. But at the same time, I don't see any triggers for like buying, hiring anything. Oh, the other worker has become confused, it seems. Check on him, but let's here first. See if this just sells. Does. Okay, cool. Good to know. Not bad. Almost 12,000 per load. That's pretty good. Can we fill from here? Strange. Okay, never mind. Let's set this guy back off to the farm. We want him to go just here. Oh, don't give me that. Right, we're forcing you to go this way, alright? We're gonna go this way. Then we're gonna tell you to go that way. Now go! Forwards! No. Oh, wait, no. No, it doesn't want to go that way. How strange. Oh well, never mind. Let's, How? You have not finished. Get back to work, you. Actually, you're not properly aligned there. You're gonna cause right kerfuffle. There we go. That's better. Very unusual. It's just like, nope, I'm finished. I'm done for today. Okay, so that is that good. The harvester is fine. So that's the whiskey distillery. Where's the beer factory? Is it? It's somewhere around here. Oil mill, beer factory. There it is. This is 110,000. Okay. Excellent. How do I get into this place? Is this just again a simple? Yes, it is. Okay, there's a gate here. That is. Wait. Can't get out. There's only a gate on the other side. Ah! There we go. It's very strange. Where's the button for this side? Ah, never mind. Never mind. Ah, okay. So that guy's on his way back to the farm. This guy is Probably over halfway, considering how tapered this field gets. Yeah, this canola field down here, this 46, is... I don't know. I think that might become a cornfield very soon. God, look at the size of these fields. 42, even 36 is absolutely stonking huge. We are going to have to be very careful which fields we buy in the future, I think. I'm actually half tempted to try and buy these ones up here. Dry Creek Ranch. Or maybe these ones up here, 14, 11, 1. Or even these ones in town. Actually, these ones here could be a good purchase. I wonder how much those are. Oh, they come as a pair. About 250 for that one, 300 for that one. Okay. Oh wow. Okay, just in case we want to buy the town and all its surrounding woodlands. 1.5 million. 3 million for that. Crikey, that is a lot of land. Okay. No matter. Let's see how these things are going. So he's on his way back. This guy is slowly getting there. We might actually take over. Just to try and... once he's kind of lined himself up, we'll just take over, I think. There we go. Just so that we're doing something as opposed to not, you know. There's no point in having this guy on a worker if we're not then doing something else instead, you know. So let's focus. Besides, he's missed some spots over there that we'll have to go and grab in a second. Get this sorted. Actually, just go around the edge now. Again. There we go. It's actually easier just to kind of follow my own path as it is to turn around. That's a worker's job, turning around. Being neat and tidy. Just got to watch out for when that other tractor finishes. To fill him up with silage, but I think we'll do more silage selling the next month, if you get me. It does seem to be a better price then. Certainly can't be any... Well, actually, it could be a lot worse, but yeah, it could be a lot better as well. So yeah, we'll leave it till the next month just to see what price we get for the silage. That's him back. I do wish I had a bigger trailer. 500,000 litres of silage is a lot of silage to cart one trailer at a time. That's it's going to be like 10, 11, 12 runs, basically. But actually, once we're here, let's that bit and that bit. Marvelous. This way now. Hopefully get rid of this little bulbous tail bit here this time. Don't have to come down here anymore. This is the kind of area that I would, well, if it was a little bit flatter, probably change to industrial use, maybe put some productions here, but as I am going to be trying out the productions here on the map, I don't think I'll actually be putting down very many productions on the farm. There we are. Right. Let's back this up. This bit. Go. Marvellous. Spot on. So yeah, we can do the liming and the fertilising over the winter months. As soon as we've got this field planted, I think we'll be going into the next month. Just so that we can get some time moving, you know, because we're still quite early in terms of time on this map. We've only spent 3 or 4 months, and most of that was time skipped by me to allow the alfalfa and the clover to ripen, you know? I kind of want to get out of October. That's the plan anyway. So, get out of October and get things moving. Because we need to get some money. We've got no money. Well, we had money. I spent it all on a forage harvester. Not sure that was the best return for our money, but it's kind of what I was stuck with after I planted all of that alfalfa and clover. Yeah. Maybe I can find a harvest anything forage harvester header in the mod hub or something like that. That would be a useful find, just to allow us to keep doing alfalfa and clover at some sort of sensible rate. Because that's all it was. I'm certainly not opposed to doing more clover and alfalfa, but it takes forever. Forever. Which is not fun. Like, spending half an hour on each one of those fields is a long time. Right. Ah, marvellous. Done. Oh, so very nearly done. And the next time we come to plant, we'll actually be using our other piece of machinery. It's we'll be planting corn. This would take no time at all if it was a more sensible shape. This kind of triangular piece is just taking an eon because of its shape. Oh, have I cut that too fine? That's okay. I think now, though, spin around this way and go across here. Perfect. Crikey. Most of the time I wouldn't sneer at a £500 wage payment for my workers, but given how much money we currently have, that's actually quite a large percentage. That's us done. Right. Take the new bridge over back to the farm, and then we will rest, I think. Start the new day. And see what that silage price is doing. Okay, now remember, Lynx, don't park this thing right in the way of everything. You have to be able to drive around your yard. So we'll park it here. There we go. Marvellous. Okay, so let's put the snooze on. Ah. Fantastic, right. Oh yes, actually, oh wow, this is actually growing again. Very nice. Okay, so, what was I wanted to check? Yes, the price of silage. The price of silage. Oh hey, look at that. At our favourite place. Let's get this guy filled up. On his way. There's our one singular solitary cow. It's just going to get old and not do anything. Because it ain't got no food right now. Oh no, it don't. Go. Fill her on up. This guy is going to cost me quite a bit in worker fees, I think, going around that long way, but that this guy does it, then we spend all of our time transporting a lot of silage. Could probably actually keep some. That's not a bad idea. We could keep some and give it to the cows. Right. You are going... just there. Off you go. Why he doesn't like going that way down that road, I don't know. It's a much quicker direction. Okay, so is there anything decent in the shops? Oh, yeah. No, we'll leave that, I think. Let's go and fertilize the good old wheat field. Left the fertilizer over there, so that will be fine. So seemingly this stuff is nearly ready to harvest again, which is not something I was expecting. I didn't really know what this stuff would do, but apparently it's growing again, which is nice. Right. There we are. Oh, we've got weeds as well. Lovely. Not what I really wanted. I don't think we have a sprayer for weeds. Actually, I don't think we have anything for weeds at the moment. That could be problematic. Might just have to suffer the weed infestation for the time being. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Maybe I could take out a small loan to get a weed sprayer. Might be a better idea than just leaving it to go. Leaving it to go weed infested. Because that is going to impact the yield, which we don't really want, because this is going to be one of our ways of making some money later on. Selling of beer. Hopefully, anyway. We'll see just how that goes. This needs a lot of fertilizer, but surprisingly, it's not going down as quickly as I thought it would. Yeah, seems to be doing all right. For now, at least. Do-do-do-do. Spin that around. Lovely. Yeah, unlike planting, this takes absolutely no time whatsoever. She's like, yep, sounds about right. Actually, we should probably look at the alfalfa and the clover field then. If we're not going to rip them up immediately, it would be better to harvest them. Which means we need to fertilize them. A little bit missed there. It's a little bit missed over there, but let's get this main section first. Oh, lovely. Good stuff. Yeah, wow, actually, another parson will probably be good. Indeed. Oh. Can't have that. Missed a great big chunk. That's better. There we go. Da 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 da. Nearly there. Like 1,000 litres a minute. That is a lot of fertilizer. But I'm glad that we've got enough. The store is a long way to go to get like extra fertilizer and stuff, so I'm actually quite glad I didn't have to go and get any more. Last little bit. Oh wow, okay, so the other tractor has arrived. Fantastic. How did you park yourself there? Weird way to park. Oh well, no matter. go and sell this, and then we shall get another load. Yeah. Every little helps. I do wish this was selling for slightly more per load. Yeah, it's a little bit more than we got last time, but not by a lot. Hang on a second. Is that the tractor that is... No, it's not the tractor. It must be the trailer. Yeah, 94% damage. That's why the maintenance bar is so low. But I don't think that has any bearing on the trailer at all. Right. Let this guy go back the way he likes to go. The long way round. Just here, pointing that way, please. Oh, come on. That is reachable. Thank you very much. What is it doing? You see, this is why I hate the worker system in this game sometimes. It just... when you really need it to behave, it just doesn't. There we go. Now it's happy. Right. Okay, let's go and have a look at this alfalfa field and see if that needs any fertilizer. Oh, it looks like it does, yeah. Let's jump out first. Yeah, it's definitely growing. Okay, we'll pop some fertilizer on this guy as well. Why not? Definitely not using a lot, but any little, every little bit will help, of course. So it may as well be done. Oh, marvellous. Da, 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 da. Yeah. What I might do, guys, is to save you the stress of having to watch me harvest these fields again, is I might do the silage for these off camera between streams if they become ready too quickly. Then we can actually focus on doing the interesting stuff. But yeah, I might actually look for a... I wonder if there is a header, that a forage harvester header that will literally just harvest everything. Really don't know. I'll have to have a look into that for next time, maybe. That would be handy if we could get a big header that just harvests everything. That would be the dream. Not sure if such a thing exists. I shall attempt to find out. Can we get this last bit in one go? I think so. Yeah, Mr. a little tiny spot there, but actually it hasn't shown up on the fertilizer map, so it must be all happy. Excellent. Go and do the clover field. I'm actually curious to see if I can harvest these with a mower now, though. You know, as opposed to doing a forage harvester, because it did seem to... It looked like if you can make hay out of these things, then you would have to be able to harvest it and like bale it, dry it. So maybe you make it in the same way that you do grass hay. You know, you've got to ted it and then bale it from there, or pick it up and windrow it and all that kind of stuff. So I wonder, because that would be a much faster way of cutting these fields, you know, as opposed to doing that. Just cut it with a mower. That's a lot wider. You get like more than twice the width on a mower than we can on a forage harvester, so yeah. Again, this map is very interesting. It has some unique features in it, that's for sure. Stuff I'm just not familiar with. It's not in the base game at all. But we'll figure it out. Definitely figure it out. There we go. Down to a smaller width for this bit, I think. That should be fine. Da 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 da. Do this bit. Ah, hello, Mr. Worker. Let's get this guy filled up and back on his way again. Need this guy to be moving, like shuttle running continuously. To get us that sweet, sweet money. Go. Filling up again. Oh. Tatooine is climbing the walls, guys. Let me just show you. Climbing the walls. Oh gosh darn it, that flicker is back again. She's trying to break out. Really know what she's doing half the time over there, but you know, I'd rather have an active tortoise than a non-active tortoise, you know what I mean? An active tortoise is a healthy tortoise. Geronimo! Whoop. There we go. Right. Let's put this guy on the worker, set destination. There. Oh. Away. Okay. Finish up this bit. Then I think we'll be done for spreading and such. At least for the time being. I mean, we could go around and relime some of the fields, but I don't think that'll be particularly necessary. Bye, Mr. Dude. Take good care of my silage. Right. So that should be it for the fertilizing for now. Not actually sure what else we can do right now. Think we need to do anything else for the time being. These are growing. That's growing. That's going to be replaced later on. And then if we have a look at... Oh, yeah, the weeds. Weeds, that's what we need. We need a sprayer. Because we don't have... Oh, wait. No, we do have a sprayer. Interesting. That then? I have not seen that. Unless I have, and I've just been completely ignoring it. Wait, is it in this shed? There it is. There it is, right there. The issue is we don't have any herbicide. So, what I need to do is get some herbicide. Well, at least we don't have to buy... we don't have to buy a sprayer, but do have to go and pick up those containers. Now I wonder... I could probably throw them in the back of this thing. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. It's not exactly how you want to be transporting IBCs, but it is the most convenient way. So we'll park this guy here for now, and we'll go move to this guy. Dismiss the worker. We'll take this load of silage down, then we'll visit the shop, pick up the IBCs in the back, take them back to the farm, get the sprayer filled, get this guy filled again, get him back on his way. I really am tempted to just set the silo to selling, but you lose so much profit from doing that. It's like a 40% drop in profits or something if you just sell it direct from the silo instead of taking it to a sell point. It's, when you're on hard economy, that is a lot to justify. May have to be done. This is going to take forever otherwise. I do have the quick development tools installed. I could work out how much money I would have got if I'd sold all of it and add it in. What do you think, guys? I think that might be a way to do it, because if not, the rest of this stream is probably going to be me ferrying silage back and forth, which is not exactly the most fun thing to watch, I'll admit. If I work out how much it's going to be total, sell it, and then just add in the difference. So let's see. A load sells for, right now, 11,880 of that, so that's 9, so that's like 12,700. 12,700, give or take a couple of euros. So that's 45,000 litres is 12,700. Now, we can work that out into... Whoa! What the... Steady on, my son. No climbing the buildings today. Hey, babe. How you doing? How's your film? Right. But first, let's go get those IBCs. Then back to the farm. Then we'll see about doing some sums. Just finished it. That was a short film. Crikey. What was that? Maybe an hour and 20 or something? I don't know, babe. But yes, it is a bit of a quiet day today. 125. Yeah, I thought it must be quite a short film. Right. Let's get those IBCs collected. Hopefully the weed spraying won't take too much. It was nuts, but you loved it. That's always good, babe. Nice. Oh, wow. Okay. I brought... Wait, is that all lime? That is lime. I must have bought quite a few bits here. Huh. Okay. Well, let's toss it all in the back, I guess. Huh. This thing seems to have filled up with some lime. Oh, I suppose that is true, isn't it? It would fill up, wouldn't it? Because this trailer can actually carry pretty much anything. Oh well, hopefully it doesn't fill up with any more lime. 3 litres. 3 litres is 3 litres. That's no problem at all. Just dump that out when we get back to the farm. Right. So yeah. So what did I say? 12.7. Yeah, 12.7. 12.7. From here, it actually is quicker to go back this way, but... There. Stop that. The reflections on these lakes are crazy. Keeps making me think that the lakes are all made of iron brew. Orange lakes. It's actually just reflecting the foliage. Pretty. Go. Come on now. It's a steep hill. A very steep hill. I also think this is a rather heavy load, to be honest, but we'll get there. We'll get there eventually. Okay, there we go. marvellous. Oh, stop doing that. Our camera keeps getting stuck behind the bags. That's what it is, I think. It goes to certain angles. Climbing. Still going up. Quite considerably up as well. Look at this. Look at that. That is quite the percentage gradient. Stop that, you. There we go. Oh, nearly at the turn for our farm. As we're on the flat, maybe we'll actually be able to make some speed. Be nice. Da-da-da. Ride comes standard. How nice. Right. Here we go. There's our farm over there. Crikey, we really are quite a distance from anything. You know? We really are quite a distance from anything. You know what I'm actually thinking of doing? Something I probably should have considered many moments before this. I think I still have the TARDIS mod installed on this particular save file. I should buy one of those trailers as opposed to this thing. That's what I should do. That's what I should have done. It's what I did not do. Didn't. Done. Right. Oh. Oh. Okay, didn't mean to do that, but I guess it is a way to unload them. But yeah, that's not what I actually wanted to do. Ah, why didn't I think of this before? This would be a much better way of transporting the silage. Yeah, if I just got one of these. There we go, 18,000. Just go for that. Yeah, let's just go for that, because I don't want to be sat here doing calculations to work out how much it would have been if I'd carted a load of stuff to the silo. And yeah, that will help with future silage as well. So I think we're just going to buy that. Boom. And we'll actually set this guy off back to the store. We'll sell this trailer. And we'll pick up the other one. I mean, I do like this trailer because it's kind of a it's a back moving floor trailer as opposed to a tipper trailer. But honestly, I think it'll make more sense just to have a bigger trailer, you know, that can actually manage the vast amount of things that we're going to be throwing into it. So we'll take this back to the store, we'll repair the trailer, we'll sell it, and we'll go from there. So let's go for there to there, please. Perfect. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot more relaxed now, babe. Yeah, that's actually a really good point. Earlier today, guys, I was just jittery as a nervous ferret, you know? I was just kind of all manner of kind of worked up. Don't know why, but yeah, was not having a good day. Much better now. Right. Whilst that trailer is doing its thing, let's kill some weeds. Don't know how much fertilizer this is going to need. How big this sprayer is going to be, actually, that's the point. Pretty good size, actually. Are the weeds big enough to be sprayed off? Ooh, yes they are, look at that. Perfect. I didn't know whether they would be sprayable just yet, but seemingly they are. Let's just double check that to make sure they are actually spraying off. Yep. Excellent. Marvellous, 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 marvellous. All good. It's actually not using too much herbicide either, for that matter. I figured it would be going down a lot quicker. But no, it's doing alright. Doing alright. Probably take a few more passes than fertilizing did. But this is only a 24-meter sprayer, whereas that was a 42-meter, so not quite twice as many, but certainly a few more passes. This way. I don't know why I didn't think of that TARDIS trailer before now. It's such a good mod. Really is, you know. For what I need, it's brilliant. I know it's kind of unrealistic, but I don't mind that if it means I don't have to spend an entire stream going back and forth, you know. Because even with that trailer, I think it's going to take 2 or 3 trips to get everything from that silo, because we have a lot of silage to sell there, and we're going to have a lot more in future episodes as well. So if we can cut down on our trips, that's perfect. Yeah. Perfect. Stuff. Ooh, blocked by an object. What object? Who knows? Right, tell you what, let's just go across here. Get this bit here whilst we're here, then we don't have to come back into this little crazy bit again. And they're finished. Good. Okay. How's that looking? Perfect. Okay. It's probably that sign that it was getting stuck on there, maybe. Who knows? Right. Get this in the shop, get it sold. It's going to cost a bit to repair, but that I don't mind because we'll make extra money back if we can repair it. So. Oof, wow, 2,000. Yep, and then another 5 to repaint. Yep, cool. Sell that. Perfect. So that new trailer has cost us about 9 grand. Which is not bad. Not bad, not bad. Could have been a lot worse. Let's pick this bad boy up. Get back to the farm. Get it filled. Get some silage sold in bulk this time. This is how you do bulk materials. You've got to use this trailer because otherwise it's just so much better to do bales. Right. Then we want to go here and set destination. Where you go. Okay. Back to the main strip. Lovely. Yeah. At some point we'll have to get a spot spray system on this sprayer. But I would probably go for a different sprayer. At the same time, just, you know, get one that's a little bit wider. A little bit more capacity. Something like that. You know. We'll just have to see how the money goes, you know. That's what's going to be the challenge for us on this map. I probably shouldn't have put it on hard economy until I realised what I was getting into, but it is what it is right now. And like I said, if it turns out to be too difficult, we will change it. But I want to try and make a go of it for now, just to see what I can do. Hey Bart, nice to see you. How you doing? And a good Sunday to you as well, I will say. Yes. Yeah, it's all right so far. Back to work tomorrow, but that's the woes of working life. So, you know, can't do anything about that, sadly. We're good. We're good. Thank you, Bart. Yeah, as Natalie will say, I had a little bit of a shaky start to the day. Wasn't feeling too great. Was just kind of like, meh, you know. But I think it was, you know, being overly tired and the prospect of going back to work tomorrow after so many days off just kind of threw me a little bit, shall we say. I have had so many days off over Christmas. I have had such a weird schedule. Because I had, before Christmas, I had like a weekend, and then I was in for 3 days, and then I was off for 4 days, and then I was back in for 3 days, and off for 4 days. No, I had a regular week, then I was off for 4 days, in for 3, off for 4, in for 3, and then I had a week's holiday, which has now come to an end. It's like, so yeah, I've spent more time away from work than I have at work recently. Right. This is looking good. It's kind of tricky to see where I've been. I think around here that should be good. I'm kind of using these big brown patches as a kind of guide for where I should be going, but it's not 100%, you know. Right, turn here. I'm gonna have to go and refill from the thing in a minute. That's slightly annoying. I'm not going to have quite enough to do the whole field. Not quite. Nearly, but not quite. Ooh, please have enough to finish off down to the bottom here, because otherwise I am going to be really unsure as where to go next. To turn there. Here as well. As much as we can. If it runs out there, that's absolutely fine. So where I'm up to. Fantastic. Right, so go and refill this, get the other guy filled up. I will say, babe, was that film as schlocky as it looked on the trailer for it? It looked like one of those terrible like films that MST3K would actually destroy, you know, with their ribbing. Although it did look like it was potentially entertaining. Right. This filled up again. Oh well, get this filled up for the first time, shall we say. Go. It knew what it was. Ah, right, okay, so it was very conscious that it was of the kind of film that it was, huh? Right, how much of this do we have left? That's going to be maybe, yeah, just over 2 loads. I think what we'll do is we'll sell 2 loads of it, and then we'll keep whatever's left in the silo for another trip. Interesting. That's curious, babe. Yeah, it just kind of looked like a kind of schlocky gore fest type of film. But, yeah, you know, kudos for them for doing something slightly unexpected. Nine. There's not going to be much left in the silo after these 2 loads. It's still a schlocky gore fest. Good stuff. Okay, nearly there. Perfect. And we now have, oh yeah, 9,000 over what we can transport in 2 loads. That's certainly a lot better than doing 45,000 at a time. Be a nice big payout as well from this load. Whoop. Right. Down there. Get here. And we'll go here. And set destination. Right there. Right. Finish refilling. Perfect. Right. Let's go and finish this film. Oh, nice. That's cool. That's very cool, babe. We installed a bridge, as you can see here, Bart. Did that earlier on. It has made things a lot easier to access this field. Okay, let's finish off this weeding. Now, are we in the right place there? I hope so. Oh yeah, yep, that looks good. Oh, definitely. You know, it's better than having to go out through the field entrance over there and then go all the way up the road and round and into the farm through the main entrance, you know? It's much more convenient. Good little shortcut. And for 5 grand, who can complain? Very close to finishing now. This way. This bit here. And we're nearly done. Very nearly done. There. This is the last little bit here. It's this little triangle. Is that it? That's it. Marvellous. Almost timed that perfectly, but alas, not quite. Okay, fill this sprayer up again, pop it away in the garage. And then we can check up on the... Oh, hey, wait a second. There's my purple flowers. Okay, okay. So if you leave the alfalfa to grow for a little while, it actually does get flowers on it. Ah, I wonder if that's like a growth cycle like grass then. Because this is the alfalfa that we harvested last time. This little patch we missed, and it's been an extra month, and it's grown even more, and now has flowers on it. I wonder if it'd be better to wait then. Yeah, maybe, as you say there, Bart, maybe it has extra yield. That would kind of follow through with, like, it being similar to grass and stuff like that, because grass does the same thing. Like, if you leave it a little longer, you get, like, a second growth state. Don't you actually get a third growth state with grass? You do, don't you? Or am I misremembering that? It's been a while since I've actually done any grass harvesting. Like, pure grass harvesting. We did loads of it on our Erlengrad map, that's for sure. Right. Yeah, maybe. Actually tempted to leave these fields to grow for a couple of months, if that's the case, just to see how they get on. Yeah, because we can actually harvest it at any point in time. So, interesting. Okay. The more you know. Right. Let's get this silage sold, and then I think we'll be time skipping a couple of months just to, you know, get things progressing a little bit, because we also need to get round to corn planting season so that we can repurpose that canola field that is currently growing. Lovely. That is definitely so much better than the last trailer. Oh, beautiful. Take another one of them, please. I'm going to drive this back. Seems as though I don't have anything else to do on the farm right now. We've finished the spraying and the fertilizing for the wheat field. Yeah, but I was actually noticing that earlier on. I actually noticed that we can make alfalfa hay, so and clover hay. So I'm wondering whether it works the same for grass. That, you know, if you mow it as opposed to forage harvesting it, then you can like ted it, windrow it, and turn it into hay um, instead of just, you know, stick it in a silo to ferment. So we might actually try that at some point. Certainly with one of the fields, maybe we could try mowing it. Need to wait for a mower to become available. Probably in the sale, I would say. Try and get a sale price one, because otherwise it could get expensive. Now, that being said, there are some cheap mowers in there, but the cheap mowers don't have the swath makers, or don't have the option for swath makers, so we'd then have to get a windrower as well, and it becomes a whole thing then, doesn't it? But I haven't actually done like proper grass work for a while. I think since Erlengrad, so might be an interesting thing to do again. Certainly with clover and alfalfa. But I think we'll be leaving the fields to grow for a couple of months just to see what they do. I don't know whether they will grow during the winter months or not. We'll just have to wait and see. But we'll certainly be investigating that for sure. Right, let's get this next load of silage loaded, sold, then we can progress. Hello, my one solitary cow. I'll get you some food eventually, don't worry. Probably won't, I'll probably just sell it. I literally just did that to have a look at the cow menu. Just out of... There we go. Marvellous. Only kings in the world, huh? That's interesting. That is very interesting. Don't mind me, it's donut time. Oh. Oh, so sweet. You miss your donuts, babe. You see, the issue there is that you ate them already. But I do know what you mean. There is something delicious about a Greg's donut. Now then, can I finish this before the trailer fills? Because I'm going to need to. Yeah, I think I can. Top-notch telly. Watch Lynx stuff a donut down his gullet. Very much so. Great stuff. Muffins bar. Yeah. No, I love muffins too. Muffins are delicious. All kind of muffins, that is. English muffins, non-English muffins, and just muffins. You know, I love them all. They're all delicious. I make a delightful banana nut muffin, actually. That's one of my favourites. I should make some of those. Ah, what am I doing with my life? That's pretty much my streams there, you know. I could use that as a tagline to advertise. Could use that as a tagline, I tell you. God, those jammy donuts are so sticky, it is untrue. Wish I still had some of my coffee left, but sadly, that has already been drunk with the other donut that I ate just before I came on stream. Yeah. I had none left, sadly. I don't want to risk having another coffee. That would be my... If I had another coffee, that would be my 4th coffee of the day. I think that's too many. Ooh, steady on now. Right. Da, 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 da. Looking forward to buying the brewery and stuffing it full of wheat. We're not there yet, though. We're going to be quite a ways off getting that. I think the money we make here will be used in probably other ways. But we do need to buy the brewery. I think there is traffic. There should be traffic. Maybe I turned it off. There doesn't even seem to be a train at the moment. Let me check that whilst that's unloading. Did I turn the traffic off? I may have done. Yes, I did. Okay, there we go. We'll turn it back on. Give the map some life. I hadn't actually really noticed that. Okay. Another 56,500. Nice. Perfect. Right. Now, back to the farm. Post haste. And then from there, probably a couple of months worth of sleeping. Ah, there we go. That's our first vehicle. Beep beep. Yeah, I probably turned it off on the first stream. Maybe it was causing collisions or something for my workers at one point. I was just annoyed with it, so I turned it off. A couple of months of sleeping. Yeah. Oh, don't even get me started. That does actually sound rather nice. I didn't even realise that's what I said, but yeah. That would be nice. Just hibernate. No, we should do that, you know, as a culture, I think. We should just be like, nah, the winter months is naff. Let's just all stay inside, not do anything, and just go to sleep. I think we'd be happier if we hibernated. Can you imagine how more refreshed people would feel in the spring and summertime if they'd spent like 3 months over winter just kind of, you know, keeping warm, eating good food, and, you know, not having... It would also have to come with, like, not having to worry about your finances. So, you know, maybe work would still have to pay you or something. This would be a huge undertaking, of course, but yeah. No, if you could just have 3 months off to kind of recharge and refresh, I think that would work amazingly. Yeah, I know, right? It would be staying inside and hoping your food supplies lasted. Well, you know what we need, right? We need robot supermarkets, right? That don't have to have people stocking the shelves, so that we don't have to worry about food shortages, you know? That's what we need. And then we could all hibernate, quite happily, for several months. Oh wait, we already have that. It's called Amazon. Robot supermarket. It's called Amazon. One of these days, I tell you. One of these days. Right. That is that done. Quick check of the farm just to make sure that everything is in order. So the wheat field has been planted. Is growing nicely. Those are growing nicely. That's been weeded. Yep. The precision farming. Yep. Those are looking great. What's that third bar? Is that weeds? Oh, it is. Oh, it suffers the same problem as as grass fields because it hasn't been weeded, so the score's low, of course. Everything else looks fine. Need to finish this field off down here properly. Okay. Sleep. Sleep. There we go. Sup, you? Huh? What you looking at? Yeah. Give me the little head nod. Yeah. She's just poking out of her habitat at the moment. Being cute. Right, anything here that would be good? That's a nice tractor, but it's about the same horsepower as the one we already have, so yeah, nothing there as such. Okay. How's the price for silage? Pretty stationary. That's true, one day we will have her hibernating. These are still growing. I suppose they stop growing during the winter months, don't they? So, some more sleeping. Oh, we've got snow. We had snow. Snow on the fields. Lovely. Oh, look at that. Nice header. That would be really nice. But that's for the John Deere, not for our class. Yeah, it's kind of their thing, isn't it? But yeah, I like to think she's like going, "Sup, bro? Sup with you?" Oh, she's a cute little thing. I love her so much. Right. Oh yeah, they're still growing. They're still growing. They're still growing. Okay, January. More sleeping. More sleeping. Sleeping through the night. Winter is so boring. See, you can't even do any farming. Oh, yeah. There's the snow. Anything here? Oh, look. Oh. TARDIS medium trailer. Wait. Oh, is that the... Wait, is that... Oh, that's the forage wagon version. Interesting. Not that we need that. All that, really. Yeah, don't need anything like that. We should have one more month, and then we can start... Well, not quite. We'd be looking at April for corn. Yeah, so... Those are still growing. Okay, more sleeping. So thrilling. So many months of just catching the Z's. Nothing to do on the farm. Honestly crazy. Okay. Ooh, hey. Forage harvester there. That's so annoying. Why do you pop up now? Never mind. What kind of headers can we get for this thing anyway? Get this one at 9 meters. That is a chunky header. Yeah, it's got a changeable attacher, hasn't it? Yeah. I thought I had some alternative forage header things. Oh, Oh, yeah. That's what I want. Look at that, baby. I thought I had a forage header mod installed. I couldn't remember if I did or not. 15 meters? Wait, unrealistic capacity? What does that mean? 200 litres. I don't know what that is. Is that like an added silage tank or something? Yeah, could get one of those for 120. That'd be nice to see in the sale, but yeah, that's not going to happen. Oh, we were going to get bees! I completely forgot I was going to get bees. Ah, man. I could have been producing honey this whole time. Hmm. Never mind. We'll get some bees soon. Let's have a look at this field. I think we'll give it... give this another month. Just to see if we can get some increased harvest on it. That would be grand. Actually, out of curiosity, this forage harvester here. Yeah, it doesn't do those ones. Okay, so it only does the standard crops. But that would be so cool to get. Would be very cool to get. Okay, so we're going to plant corn in the field. So that's next month that we can do that. So actually, let's go ahead and plant some beehives down, I think. 33 hives, 19 grand. Yeah, we'll plant, we'll put one there. Do one up here, I think. There. And then we'll do one down here near the church. Come here, you. One just there. I think that should be alright for now. Let's put in a pallet spawn area. 24 pallets, that looks good. And where are we going to put that? How big is that? Can't actually see anything because of the all of the... Oh, actually that looks okay. That over there. Thick snow, that's for sure. Yep, that's nice and flat. That should be good. It's not interfering with anything. Perfect. Our honey will spawn here. Okay, one more sleep, and then we can actually get to doing some more work. We can get the planter out. We haven't had that out yet. Be nice to use. Get some corn planted. Get that fertilized and limed as needed. Hey, look at that. Nice. 2 pallets of honey already. Yes, please. Oh, wow. Okay, 3 pallets of honey. They're only 400 litres a pot, but that is honey spawning already. That is good. Right. Was this the most... This guy the more powerful, the 4755? I can't remember. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. You have actually got to be kidding me. That is the harvester we bought. You know how to push my buttons, game. You know how to push my buttons. So, yeah, this is the more powerful one. So we will grab the planter. We'll get it filled up with some seed. Get it out into the field. Oh. Go. Right. Oh, look at that. It's even set on corn. Ah! Okay. Fill this up. Go. Another bag. Another bag. Gonna have enough to fill this? Yes. Nicely. And that's a bag of lime, so don't need that right now. Okay. Down to the far field. This contraption. Clover's taking on a different appearance now. It's actually clover coloured. So yeah, look, the alfalfa's gone purple. Nice. Look at that. I finally get to see my purple flowers. Victory is ours. I was complaining about that previously. I was like, where are my purple flowers? It's just that it hasn't reached its full growth potential yet. That's going to be interesting to harvest. Because how much did I get off that field? I think it was like 100 and something thousand litres. Was it that much? I honestly can't remember now. It was a fair amount. You know, it was a fair amount. Then, how exactly do we get into this field? Because that's the main road. That goes into the church. Oh, I think I just... Yeah, it's over there. Of course it's over there. No matter. Yeah, I can see it on the map now. That's slightly annoying. But we'll just kind of... go across here. There we go. Okay. Right. Next to unfold the planter. These turntable ones are so cool. Definitely corn that we have. Lower that in. Turn it on. There we go. And we're planting corn. Oof. And not removing any of the weeds, it would seem. Right, we're going to have to get the sprayer in here straight away. Hey, we might actually be able to do that combo that we did previously with the sprayer and the fertilizer spreader. That would be handy. Actually, not a bad sized field this. Hopefully this won't take too long. can get it all sorted out. I bet this field needs lime as well, because I don't think I limed this field last time either. So, yeah. It's going to need the full works. Full shabazz. Really should do is get this on a worker so that I can have a look at the forage fields as well, see if we can get another round of silage going. That would probably be a good idea. Let's make a headland pass, and then we'll get this on a worker whilst we get forage harvester back in the field. And with the TARDIS trailer, we might actually get the entire field. Ooh, excuse me. The entire field done without having to empty the trailer. That'd be a dream. Dream come true, that would. Yeah, I will probably only start doing that. I don't think I'm going to focus too heavily on it because I will do that off screen mostly, I think. Just to stupid piece of equipment. Literally just wanted to back you up into this corner to get that bit. There we go. Go around in circles. Right. That's better. There we go. Right. I'll do a little squaring off of this top corner as well, just so that it doesn't have to deal with too much. I'm amazed it doesn't actually plant up these weeds. That's weird. That's good. So yeah, I think I'll just kind of, probably where I am now, I'll just go across and create like an artificial headland. So it doesn't have to do this really pointy bit at the end here. So let's say go down to here probably. Down. Across here. That bit done. And then a slightly flatter edge for it to work with. Okay. Okay, on you go. Perfect. Right. Where is the forage harvester? There it is. Okay. Need this trailer, please. This over here. Right, let's hook this up and we'll see what kind of yield we get out of this field now. Still going to take a while, obviously, because, you know. Hopefully this should give us more than we got last time. But yeah, I'll do this probably off screen, but I just want to see. Holy wow. Okay. That is actually giving us a lot of that does actually seem to be giving us a lot more than previously. Awesome. I like that. It's weird that the flowers kind of fade in and out depending on the angle that I'm looking at them. Looking at them there, and then I go whoop. Like I look at them, the more above you look at them, the less flowers you see. That's just bizarre. That is very strange. But yeah, I guess this behaves exactly like grass does. So you get more if you let it grow more, and it regrows. Well, I guess I'll keep these fields for the time being. I was going to get rid of them, but I think if now that we've got this trailer, it's going to make selling the silage and harvesting it, harvesting the alfalfa and the clover a lot easier. So I think we'll keep these fields as they are. We'll obviously add the corn silage to it further down the line. Yeah. Should be good. Should be good. Oh, okay, so that's one lap of the headland is going to give us... That's actually a stonking amount. That is a lot more than I thought we were going to get. That's like nearly 30,000 litres. 25... 26... 26, 27... 27,000 litres just from one lap of the headland. That is definitely a lot more than we got in the last harvest. I'll have to actually go back and watch the old footage just to see how much we actually did get off the first forage harvest, because I'm sure I only got about 130,000 litres off each of these two fields last time. And again, they were fully fertilised and fully limed. This field is now the same, and yeah, I was disappointed. I was disappointed by the yield, but this is much better. So yeah, so obviously the key is just to let it grow an extra month. This is produced like, I want to say it was about 120,000 litres last time that we got, because we ended up with about we ended up with 544,000 litres of silage from these two fields and the sunflower field. And I remember the sunflower field gave us the best yield when we did it. I think it was about 300,000 litres, I think, from the sunflower field, which would leave about 240-ish. So yeah, it was probably somewhere around about 120. I mean, I'll go back and check the footage and I can confirm this with you next time, guys, but so look at the yield already. We're up to nearly 50,000 litres and we haven't even done 2 laps of the headland yet with this header. I think this is going to yield astronomically higher than it did last time. Not just a little bit. I think this is going to be massively improved, which would explain why the storage capacity of the silo tower is so high. Because I was questioning that last time. I was like, what's the capacity of this tower? Because it just seemed so ludicrously high. Maybe that's why. Maybe it's because you, like, get so much from this. If that's the case, then we might be onto a winner with these two, just doing forage harvesting, you know, on them. Have we broken the game already? I tell you, we would have if we were on normal economic difficulty, or on the regular kind of easy economic difficulty that we usually run on, because that would be 60,000 litres of silage, basically 1-to-1, would be about 30,000 on the easy difficulty. So we certainly would have broken the game by now, I think. Maybe the farm shall indeed flourish. That's much better than last time. I might indeed. You know, I'm curious to know whether you can do like alfalfa hay for sheep and things like that, whether they will accept that on this map. Because yeah, I haven't really done animals for a few farms just recently. I know on Erlingrat we had cows. We didn't have a massive amount of them. The last map, we didn't do any on horse aggravation either. And then the last map we did was, what was the last map we did? Oh yeah, the premium expansion on Zelonka. We didn't do any animals there either. So yeah, I think it's I think doing some animals will probably be a good idea. And if we do, that will also be a good thing, because I know some of the new productions need animal inputs, you know? So yeah, I think we should definitely do some animals. We should definitely do some animals, guys, I think, because that would be a good idea. How that planter's getting on. Just pause here for a moment. Just go and see how he's doing. Oh, he's actually nearly done. He's just got this little section. Llamas. Sadly not, babe. That would be really fun. That's actually come to now that you mention llamas, I have been watching some some other farming sim YouTubers recently who have been kind of like giving their thoughts on what they would like to see and what their community would like to see for the new farming sim game, which is no doubt coming in November, December time. Farming Sim 25, and a more varied like array of animals like alpacas and llamas and you know, ducks, geese, that kind of thing, in addition to what we already have. Also, better horses, because the horses in this game are kind of pointless, which is a shame because it's one of the only animals I've never done. That and pigs. I've never done pigs either, but I don't really see the point in pigs. There doesn't seem to be much profit. You have duck farms in your region, eh, Bart? Nice. Ducks are fantastic. Natalie loves ducks. Natalie wants a pet duck, you know. And she is not adverse to telling us that she wants a pet duck. I think a pet duck would be fun, but I would want to be moved and, you know, have our own house before we started getting any more animals. But yes, she does indeed mention it all the time. But yeah, so I honestly have no idea. I have no idea. No idea if you can houseproof a duck. That does seem like something that you would probably need to do. But you know, we'd definitely look more into that when and if we do get a duck. Yeah, that would be fun. It would be. It's an unusual pet. It would be fun to take that down to the pet store. You know, most people take their dogs in with them. We go in with a duck on a lead. Go. Getting good. That's 100,000 litres already. So yeah, this is definitely going to be a massively increased yield. I wonder if we can get twice as much, or whether it's going to be like half as much again. It might be half as much on top of what we got, because if we got 120,000 litres last time, half again would be 180. Kind of looking like it might be that, but probably won't find out today. I don't intend to do too much more on this field. It would be nice to fill this trailer, but I also want to make sure that the cornfield is sorted out before the end of this stream. So let's actually pause that for a minute, and we'll go and have a look at our cornfield. Is he done? He is indeed done. All right. Didn't take an awful lot of seed either, for that matter. That's good. I'll pop this back in the shed, and then we'll get the sprayer and the fertilizer spreader, and we'll get that field sorted. Oh. Excuse me, guys. Itchy nose there for a moment. Well, at least A duck with a diaper. Yeah, they have no control over their bodily functions. Yeah, you probably would need a diaper. Or at least, you know, maybe hardwood floors. So it wouldn't matter. I don't think you could have a duck with carpets. I don't think that would work quite as well as you might hope. Duck with carpets does seem like it's a kind of recipe for disaster. Okay. This way in the shed. So let's go and get the other equipment that we need to do the good old spray and spread thing that we did last time. So sprayer on the front. Actually see where I'm reversing to, so those two, marvellous. Right. Now I need, firstly, some fill. Oh, that's already full. Okay. Do I have any more fertilizer bags? The duck mode. Do I have any more fertilizer bags anywhere? I do not. That's slightly annoying. Okay. Those are all lime, which I do need, but do I have enough fertilizer to do that field? I can only go and have a look. This is also, yep, a lime bag. Okay, we'll bring this over with the rest of the lime. At least that can all be in the right place. And then I guess we'll just have to do what we can. So, let's set this up to be 30 meters. There we go. Perfect. All right, here we go. Season the floor. Oh my lord. I hope that is enough fertilizer. It is a smaller field, but if it needs to be completely fertilized from the ground up, then we are going to have to involve the help of Tyler and his friends, I think. Whack. Probably going to need a refill on the herbicide at some point as well. Oh, Bart, you know, since I found out that this was possible to do, honestly, it's like the best thing ever. It really is, being able to spray and spread at the same time. It's so cool. Very, very good indeed. Right, let's flick to that. It's unfolding now. There we go. Marvellous. Get this positioned nicely. Yep, just need to flick this over slightly. Okay, here we go. Seasoned floors. And boom. There we go. How about that? Absolutely brilliant. We might be lucky to get round with the amount of fertilizer we have, though. That is going to be... Yeah, we're not going to have enough of that. I'm going to have to buy some more. Get a truck on the way down to the... Let's do that right now, actually, whilst we are progressing. Get this guy on the trailer here. Go get another ICB of herbicide, and we'll get 8 more bags of fertilizer. Get that to bring it straight to the field. Right, so we need to go to set destination. Go. On your way. Herbicide. Another one of them. Another 2 of them. And then big bags, fertilizer. 8 of those. Whilst you're there, pick up 8 more bags of seed as well. There we go. More than I was planning to spend there, but that's just the continued cost of planting, fertilizing, and seeding. So, let's jump back in this guy and get underway again. Ah, we left Mr. Strip. Thank you, game. Well, I didn't hit the brake early enough, isn't it? It'll be fine on the herbicide front, I think, but yeah, we're definitely going to run out of fertilizer before we get done with this field. Now that I think about it, you know what? I think we can actually turn that down 21 meters. Is that going to be sufficient? I think so. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's better. We're not overspraying quite as much now with the fertilizer. Good, 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 good. Go right. Do. Right. So there we go. B. Perfect. We overspread on the herbicide slightly. That's fine. That's actually fine. We'll try and get the field all covered with the fertilizer, though. Perfect. Oh, we're wavering. Come on, get back to the edge. There we go. Good stuff. Now the consumption is looking slightly more like it. Yeah, this is... I'm used to using a 28 meter sprayer, which means I can use a 30 meter fertilizer width, but this is only a 24 meter sprayer. So using a 21 meter spreader is actually better in terms of overlap, shall we say. Yeah, that's better. They don't match up perfectly, which is annoying, but no matter. Okay. That's one done. Let's check on that other truck, see how it's getting on. Oh, it's made it to its destination. Fantastic. Loading type big bags, perfect. Get these loaded on, and then we can just plonk the IBCs on as well. Perfect. Okay. These on the back. So lovely. Right. This back on the main road, and then we'll get the worker to take it back to the field for us. I wish there was like a store delivery system. That would be fun. You pay the store like a small premium, and they just bring the stuff to the farm for you. That would be nice. Okay, so you are going to go this time to here, facing that way. And away! Perfect. Okay. Lovely. It's very satisfying. Well, when you get it right, it is. There we go. That fertilizer pretty quickly here, I think. We should be able to finish this before the end of today, I think. And then what I'll do for next time is I will finish the clover and alfalfa harvest. Get that all in the silo fermenting. And we should be back here probably to deal with the corn harvest, I think, next time. This field here will need sorting out. Marvelous. It's going to be quite annoying because we are actually nearly done. Probably only need a couple more 100 litres of fertiliser. Okay, where is it? Where's my delivery? We'll take over. I wonder if we need honey for any of the new productions on this map. I put down those beehives now. I don't know if we could just get away with selling the honey. Depend how much we produce and how much it's worth. Might just be worth putting into a production if there is one that we can utilise with it. No doubt the cereal factory will use it to make muesli, but we don't have any of those other things, so maybe there's like a mead recipe at the brewery or something that we can use it for, or, you know, like honey glazed potatoes, or I don't know. I'm just saying stuff at this point. I'll have to do some more research into this map and its productions, find that out. Yeah, I also want to look up if it is actually possible to mow alfalfa and clover on this map and turn it into hay in the regular way. Look into that as well. I'll do that for next time, you know. Plenty of time to find out all the nuances of this map. Still a few weeks out from SnowRunner being released, most likely. Would be nice to have a date for that, though. You know, I know it's imminent. It is imminent for sure. You know, the PTS is pretty much done. Apparently, you know, it's pretty much sorted. No bugs. Well, apparently, no bugs. So that's going to be nice. Some of the new vehicles. Them has been getting some needed alterations to make it a little bit more usable. So yeah, hopefully a couple of weeks, you know. That's what I'm hoping. couple of weeks, and we'll be back into SnowRunner. Kind of missing it. Don't get me wrong, I love my farming sim. Farming sim is my ultimate chillaxing game, you know. But SnowRunner is what I love. And of course then there's Expeditions as well, which is also coming out soon. Good stuff. The field. Everything sorted out. So, straps off. There, and then we need a bag of fertilizer. That should be sufficient there, I'd imagine. And then refill on that. Maybe not, maybe we're better off putting another bag of fertilizer in here. Just to be safe. Oh, I have had actual mead bart. It is glorious. Yeah, it is really nice. I know what you mean. It is really, really nice. I actually tried brewing my own at one point, but it was horrid. Was it me that brewed my own? No, it wasn't me. I brewed my own beer. That turned out great. That was really good. That was just like a kind of lager beer sort of thing. That was good. Who was it in the family that tried to brew mead and totally failed? I think that was my mother. Sounds like something she'd do. Ooh. Just a bit. Go over that. Okay. Let's get this finished off. Oh, probably will need some lime as well, but again, I'll do that off screen. Because that'll take only a few minutes. And isn't it really all that interesting? So, yeah, like I said, hopefully next time we'll be ready to start the corn forage. And the wheat harvest. Corn forage and the wheat harvest. I think that's what we'll probably be doing next time. And if we can at that point, we'll be getting the brewery. That's the plan anyway. Just there. Okay, there we are, sorted. So, yeah, what did I say? We needed a few hundred litres. We needed 430 litres to finish that field. Yeah, that's how much we were short in terms of fertiliser. Gosh, it all. Oh well, no matter. It's done now. That's what counts. So let's get this parked up again. garage. Then I think we will just do some final checks and probably call it a day. I've got to go find some dinner and make my sandwiches for tomorrow. Being a 6:30 start, I'm not going to have time to do it in the morning. Well, I could have time to do it in the morning. Let's just say I don't want to. I would rather have them all ready and sorted for when I wake up. Go. Use that little bridge again. Yeah, I'll get this alfalfa and the clover harvested, and if it grows again in time, I will probably cut it again in time. You know, if it's before the corn is ready, you know, if it turns out to be needing another cut before then, I'll give it another cut. You know. Perfect. Okay, so let's have a little check here. That's growing nicely. That's growing nicely. Have a look on here. That should improve. That should also improve. Those probably won't. I'll probably have to plant something. Wait for some weeds to grow and then replant it with alfalfa, I think, and clover, just so that I can spray off some weeds and get that up to its maximum. I believe that's how you can do it, but all in all, that's looking pretty good. Anything in the sale that we might... No. Oh, why did I look at that again? Well, I'll just buy a second one. Why not? That'd be really nice. Have a second forage harvester on the farm. But we don't have the money for that. So, that's been a good session, I think. Some good stuff going on there. Like I said, I'll take care of the forage before next time. And hopefully we can start off with both the... When does this... So the wheat is July. That might be a bit early for the corn harvest, but maybe not. The corn will be ready in October, so we should be able to forage it in September. So yeah, we'll probably start off in July next time, guys. Ready for the wheat harvest. And we'll go from there. So, thank you very much for joining me. Hope you enjoyed. I had a lovely little chill out session there, so that was good for my mental health, shall we say. And yeah, I'll see you again on Thursday, guys. I may or may not be in some pain when you see me then. I have a date with the chiropractor on Thursday, and on Tuesday for that matter, to get some back cracking done again. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'll see you on Thursday, guys. So thanks very much for joining me, and as always, take care, stay safe, and I'll catch you next time. Bye for now, everyone.